you doing? I hope this video can make you do a little bit better. So today we're doing a bit of a belly massage on you, just to help you with digestion, any bloating or belly ache you might be experiencing. So my touch for this session is going to be nice and gentle. And I have a few soft, gentle tools that I'll also be using. So I'll begin just playing with your hair a little bit. I love your curls. They're so beautiful. You can see that you take really good care of your hair. So my one tip for dealing with tummy aches and bad digestion is to try and increase your fiber. So if you know that it's going to be like a holiday weekend and you're going to maybe overindulge a little bit, try to just add some fiber to your food. Sources of fiber include spinach, kale, chia seeds, lentils, chickpeas. So they're really easy to just add onto any meal that you're already having. I'm just gently introducing my hands to the belly now. Just kind of following the natural shape. Making sure to touch just not applying any pressure. Just grazing over the skin with my fingertips. ever so gently, tapping on the belly. And if at any point you feel it's too much pressure, you just tell me, okay, and we can tone it down. Just little tappy, 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 taps. I'm really looking forward to the holidays this year. For the first time ever, I will be hosting Christmas at my house, having family come over, and I'm so excited about being a hostess, preparing food for everyone, decorating the table in the house. And I've been planning it already, and I need to go do some research about certain recipes that I have in mind. And my grandma will also be joining, which is very special. Luckily, she's not too fussy with food. This might be a little bit ticklish. A little bit ticklish. A little bit ticklish. So now, I'm going to use this fan brush, and this fan brush is so nice and thick, as you can see. I love that about it. It's soft. Do you agree? If I just do little gentle strokes on your shoulders and chest, it should feel pretty tingly. I tested it earlier on my own neck. I tested it earlier on my neck. On my neck. On my neck. And I managed to give myself tingles. So I hope it feels nice for you as well. Do a couple of strokes along your face and cheeks. 1, 2, 3. on this side. And 1, 2, 3 on the other side. And then let's run this along the stomach. Nice and slow and controlled. Little half moon shapes with the brush along your stomach. Circular movements help with smoother digestion. And I'll do little sweeps along the top part of the belly. Sweep, sweep, sweep. And then the lower belly. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Just do some little lines. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So now, if it's alright with you, I'm going to come and stand behind you. I'm just going to use my 2 little feathers gently graze over your shoulders, softly over your chest, your neck, and your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull that up. Pull that up. Pulling that up. Pulling up. Scooping. Scoop. 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 Softest touch. Softest touch. Soft. 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 And now we can gently run them over the stomach as well. Soft, soft, soft. Little swoops. nostrils. Dragging from the neck all the way down to the stomach. Dragging all the way down. Dragging all the way down to the stomach. Pulling the feathers to drag all the way down to the stomach. Drag all the way down to the stomach. So tell me, how is your stomach feeling right now? Are you feeling a little bit less bloated? A little bit more relaxed? I'll just gently run my hands over the stomach once more. I want to thank you for spending this time with me and for trusting me with a vulnerable part of your body. I'm sending you so much love, so much love, so much love. I'll see you again in just a couple of days. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Hey, are you okay? Oh my goodness. Yes, I can feel you've definitely had a few too many Easter eggs. Oh, but don't feel bad about it. Easter only comes around once, right? Don't worry. I will help you feel better in no time. Okay, I'm gonna start just running my hands over your tummy in circles, okay? Just to help your tummy digest all the chocolate. There we go. There we go. Just soft and gently. Nothing too extreme. And just gently running my hands over your belly. How does that feel? Very good, very good. Okay, now I want you to try and take a few deep breaths in, alright? So I want you to breathe so that I can see your tummy rise a little bit from breathing and then fall down again. Can you do that for me? Okay, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Let's breathe in again, nice and deep. Breathe in, hold, and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, hold, 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 and exhale. Good job. Good job. Have you had any water today at all? It just makes you feel even more bloated. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, you just listen to your body, okay? Whatever your body needs. I have this really fluffy brush that we could use. Shall we give it a try? Just gently, ever so gently, touching your tummy with it. I'll just brush little lines from one side of your tummy to the next. Gentle strokes along your belly. Gentle, gentle strokes. You'll barely feel the brush on your skin. And if you do, it will feel light as a feather. Just gonna go around and around and around and around with the brush, going in these gentle little circles, slow and steady. Around and around. And we'll do the other way as well. Around and around and around. Applying the gentlest amount of pressure. have a little feel. See if it's any better yet. I'm starting to feel some light tummy rumbles, which is a good sign. It means that the food is processing. That's good news. So how about I do some light little scratches just to help you feel a bit of relief. Get a little bit of blood flowing in this area. Nothing too harsh or too rough. Just slow and gentle little scratches. You just let me know if it's too much, okay? Just let me know. To grab this large puff. It's extremely soft and squishy. I'm just going to lightly press on your tummy with it. Lightly press. Just to help get the food down, get the bloating down, the swelling down. Just let me know if it's too uncomfortable, but it should be alright. Just gentle little presses. The soft touch of the puff. And then we'll do some patting. Gentle little pats. gently patting the tummy with little light dabs all around. And we'll go in circles once more. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? All the bloating gone. Just like that. Well, I'm so happy I could help you. That your tummy feels better. Next time, take it easy on the chocolates. You get some rest, okay? Just call me if you need anything else. Bye. Hello. How are you doing? I hope this video can make you do a little bit better. This is a relaxing belly massage or stomach massage video, and I got inspired to do this video by the amazing Nana Fox ASMR. Nana Fox ASMR. So, as you may know, I do a lot of massage videos on this channel, and here and there I sometimes get a request for stomach massage. It's not really an area that I focus on, and I used to think, you know, that doesn't really make sense. I don't think anyone would enjoy it. I don't know, it just seemed like an odd request for me. But then I saw the video that Nana Fox did, and I was like, oh my gosh, it totally makes sense now. I also spoke to one of my friends in the community about it, and they mentioned that, you know, a belly massage can have such wonderful benefits, like helping with digestion and just stomach aches, period pains, all those sorts of things. So I was sold on the idea. I knew that I had to do it. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm just gonna start with a bit of brushing, just for fun, just for relaxation, just to get you nice and calm. Hair's a bit tangly, so maybe we can brush it. Just stand over you like this. Just brush the fronts of your hair out the way. Just lightly brushing both by holding the hair and by laying it down and brushing it. over the actual body. I think that feels really nice as well. There we go. Let's move this blanket down just a little bit. Don't want you to get cold. Very nice. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. I love how much softer the hair feels when you brush it out. Brushing the hair just adds a nice natural shine. Obviously it comes from the natural oils in our hair that gets distributed, but I think it just looks extra pretty. Doing a few nice slow strokes for relaxation purposes. I'm going to be putting Nana Fox's video in the description. She has some amazing hair play videos. They're really nice to listen to, especially in the background as you work or do something with your hands, like maybe some arts and crafts, or make jewelry, or whatever your hobbies are. Giving the hair a bit of a tuck, just a light little tuck. The same thing this side, a light little tuck, light little tuck. I'm gonna quickly run my comb through it as well. You see how the comb picks up some extra knots that we didn't get with the brush. And the other side. So I'm just gonna kind of twist the hair a little bit and just put it off to the side so that we can focus on the massage portion. And we'll fix that up before we continue. Before we finish, I'll put this back for you. So now, maybe I can grab my little soft brush. This brush is very dense, but it's dense with light hairs. So there's a lot of hairs, but they're kind of thin, and that's what makes it feel so nice. over you, kind of like so. Do a little bit of circle here, and you'll see that the massage we focus on today will be a lot more gentle than what we normally do, just because we are, of course, dealing with a more sensitive area. I am also careful to not go too gently that it ends up being ticklish. Just finding that right balance between comfortable and relaxing, but not too aggressive or ticklish. Tracing this little pattern on your shirt. I think it's meant to represent, what do you call these flowers? The ones you blow on. And then they kind of spread into a million different pieces. I think you're meant to make a wish in your head and then blow on the flower as you think of the wish. So it's kind of like putting your wish out there in the universe. What wish would you make? You don't have to tell me. You can just think of it and then we can blow it into the air. Think of your wish and then it's not there. If you want to, I can give you a light little shoulder massage quickly. I won't press too hard, because again, the front of the shoulders are more sensitive than the back. Do a little bit of a squeeze. A little bit of a squeeze. Mostly just moving in these circular motions. Okay. I'm gonna do a video soon. That's gonna be about massage, but we're gonna focus on techniques or ways that you can improve your posture. And of course the shoulders are gonna be a big part of that, so I'm really looking forward to making that for you. Okay. So I've got this little blanket on you. It's so soft. It's this nice dark purple color, and it's got these little hearts, little hearts. Little hearts. just gonna move it a bit lower if that's okay. Just down here so that I have some more access to your stomach. And then, if it's okay with you, I'm just gonna massage like so over your stomach, light and gentle. So, women tend to carry, or it's healthy for women to carry a lot more fat on their bodies. And the reason for this, and when I say a lot more fat, I mean compared to men, the reason why women need to hold on to more fat than men is because of our hormonal changes. So we kind of need the fat to assist in that process of kind of processing the hormonal cycles that we go through. And of course, around our stomach areas, we have these vital organs that allow us to carry children if we're lucky enough to be healthy to do so. And these vital organs also need to be protected by a layer of fat, which is why women would normally have these little bits of fat, especially around the lower belly. And if a woman's body fat becomes too low, she will often lose her menstrual cycle just because there's not enough fat to support those hormonal cycles. Men, as they get older, also tend to carry most of their fat in the bellies, but it looks a bit different than you would see on women. So it would be a bit more of a bump, whereas women would have more focus kind of around the hips, the lower belly. And of course it's different for everyone. I mean, our bodies just does what it needs to do for us. But I just thought I'd share that interesting little fact about our body and what it likes to do. Just very gently now, almost stroking the belly. Making sure not to apply pressure, really. I can't think of a worse feeling than applying pressure on the stomach if your stomach isn't feeling well or you're having some stomach aches. And I try to move in circular motion. It tends to just feel nice. If you do have any kind of stomach ache, it could feel really relieving if you rub your own stomach like so, or if someone else does it for you, or if you have like a little heat pack or like a hot water bottle because the heat really helps alleviate any pain that we might have. Of course, just be very careful if you are using a hot tool like a heat pack. The skin is very sensitive around the stomach area, so please don't burn yourself or cause blisters. Just some gentle heat should be more than sufficient. Okay, I have a little tool that we can use. A little roller, if you will. This roller is very gentle because it's actually meant for the face. And normally you would remove this little part that moves, this kind of transparent part, and you would place it in the fridge overnight, let it cool down, and roll it along your face to soothe the skin. But what I'm instead doing is heating it up a little. I've kept it in the sun, and I'm also just running my hands over it a little bit to steal some of the warmth from my hands, and also just to make sure it's not too hot or unpleasant to use on you. It's a nice soothing feeling. So if you'll allow me, I want to just run it over your tummy a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna make little half moon movements like so. Again, not really applying pressure. What I'm mostly doing is just transferring the heat from the tool onto your stomach, and this allows me to focus nicely on this little underbelly area, little lower belly. Can of course run it across the top as well. Maybe along the sides a little bit. So I would love to hear if you enjoy this belly massage, if you would like me to include these in my schedule. We can do one maybe once or twice a month if you find them beneficial and relaxing. But if not, that's okay too. Whatever you like, I'll do for you. That's feeling nice and soothing. to insulate that heat that we've just applied. If you want to, we can very gently just run the brush over the blanket a little bit. I didn't want to do this directly on your shirt, as it could be a bit intense. But I think it's nice this way. Again, following this circular movement. Of the brush. The other way. Going over that with my hand, just to smooth over it. Very gently. And then I'm just kind of tucking you in. I'm gonna just treat you to a little bit of pressure on the legs. I sometimes just feel if I focus on one half of my body and the other half can feel a bit funny. Can almost scream like, we want attention too. So just touching your legs a little bit so that they don't feel left out. Squeeze it a little. Okay. And then I can just put your hair back in place. If you want, I can kind of put it in a little bun for you here at the top. Yeah, no problem. Just kind of tuck it into itself. Then it's not gonna bother you throughout the night. Shoulders a bit of a hug. There we go. I hope that you feel very nice and comfy. Thank you so very much for spending time with me, for hanging out with me. I hope you have a really nice evening, that you sleep very well, and I will see you very soon in another video. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Hello. Let me give you a hug. Happy Thanksgiving. Are you okay? Oh, shucks. I see. Your tummy does not look very comfortable. Sorry for just touching. Is it okay if I just... Okay. I'll help you a bit with that if you'd like. No, it's actually a proven fact that if you're feeling a bit bloated or struggling with digestion, there are some almost like massage techniques that can really help. Yes. So tell me about all the food you ate. I'd love to hear about it. I'm just lightly gonna touch your tummy. I think I'll begin just going around and around to help with digestion. I'm not pressing too hard just yet. Just adding some warmth and a little bit of pressure just to get things flowing. Yes, I've already painted my nails red. I'm so excited for Christmas. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. I might need you to give me one of these massages after Christmas lunch. You know what may help? Maybe if I just cool you down a little bit. I've always got my little fan in my bag, just in case I'm out in the sun and it gets too hot. So I'll just use that around you. Sometimes the cool air can just be nice to make us feel a little more at ease. Even I'm enjoying it right now. Little puffs of cool air. Can you try taking a few deep breaths? I know it may hurt right now. If you try and breathe too deeply, but just see how deep of a breath you can take. And we'll try it again later to see if the massage and the treatment is helping with your bloating. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of press along the sides a little bit if that's okay. Once again, round and round and round. my nails are nice and short, so they won't feel uncomfy on your tummy today. Alright, so I've got this tool, and I know it may seem a bit extreme, but I recently saw someone use it on a pregnant belly. So they use this little round, curved side of it to kind of follow the shape of the belly. So we'll do a test and see which side seems to fit most comfortably. I think this curve is a little too steep for you. Let's see. Yes. But it might work like so. Let's try and you tell me how that feels. I think let's try this little long end draw that I think this could work better. Oh yes. It's as if the shape was made for you. Using very gentle pressure. Play around a little bit with this curve at the other end, just for a little bit more detail, attention. Soothe the skin and the stomach. Do you want to try and take a few more deep breaths? And we can see if the bloating has gone down a bit. beginning to apply a little bit of pressure just with my fingertips to test the waters a little bit, I suppose. You just tell me if the pressure is too much, okay? Okay, so what I'm gonna do next may feel just a little bit ticklish, perhaps, but I just want to use a nice soft brush to make you feel comfortable and as relaxed as possible. So I've got this purple brush, and I just want to demonstrate to you on my hand how soft. You see how easily it glides. It's got pretty long bristles, which makes it very bendable and just the slightest bit of pressure allows the brush to effortlessly swoop. Let's try it on you, shall we? Did you know that purple is a color of royalty? But to me, purple, especially a dark, deep purple, like on these little ends, it also reminds me of dreams, kind of like a dark blue wood. If you think of the colors of the galaxy, that's what I'm imagining, I guess. But I'm hoping the little purple brush will feed you and sleeping like a baby, so that when you wake up in the morning, you feel perfectly well, and you can enjoy your leftover Thanksgiving food. What a privilege it is to not only have enough nutritious food to eat, but having such delicious food as well. Aren't we lucky? So, how about one more deep breath in, as deep as you can, without feeling discomfort, uncomfortable. I'm clearly getting sleepy as well. I hope you sleep so good. I'm very thankful for you. So very thankful. I appreciate everything you bring to my life. And I'm sending you only well wishes and happy thoughts. Good night, my lovely friend. Hello, my friend. Oh, I'm so sorry to see that you are feeling so bloated today. Oh, that's okay. We all have times where we eat a little bit too much. Luckily, I know some massage techniques that could help ease some of your discomfort. Is it alright with you if I touch your stomach today? You're not too ticklish? Okay, perfect. So, I have 3 different styles of massage that I'm gonna do. And the first one will be a light abdominal massage. So first, let me just begin patting on your stomach, seeing what the damage is. How does that feel? Not too uncomfortable? Okay. If at any point I'm pressing too hard or you don't feel great, you just let me know. Alright, so with the light abdominal massage, we want to use the palms of our hands and we want to move in a clockwise motion. So I'm not sure if it's gonna look like the opposite because of the video screen mirror thing, but let's do so. round circles, only allowing pressure from my palms and using the tiniest bit of pressure. This is going to help to get the blood flowing and just ease a little bit of the discomfort and pain that you may be feeling. So I'll just do this for a little bit until you tell me that you feel like you can breathe a little easier. So I'm really going to need you to test here by taking deep breaths every couple of seconds and just seeing if it's getting any easier. What I love about a stomach massage or abdominal massage is that it's so easy to also do on yourself, which I think is always a plus if we can use techniques for self-massage, because we don't always have someone around who can do it for us. But of course, if you do, even better. Just doing a little bit more of these little circular strokes. So ideally you want to start from the center and then slowly do larger circles and bigger until you are on the outer edges of the belly. Okay, so what I want to do now is called a deep abdominal massage. So it's similar to what we did just now, but we're going to apply a little bit more pressure. And with this type of massage, you can start to go even deeper to almost manipulate the internal organs a little bit. But I don't want to apply that much pressure. I'm just going to start in the center, use my fingertips to apply some more pressure. And if you feel uncomfortable, please let me know. So this massage here, this deeper abdominal massage, is great for helping with your digestion because it just helps things move through the internal organs, help your body do the things it should in a natural way. Just applying those circular movements with my fingers, going a little deeper and deeper. A little more pressure. And at this stage, we can even do a little bit of kneading. You can give it a try if you're okay with that. So I'll start here. Just let me know how that feels. Okay. Just allowing me to apply a little more pressure. So we might even start to create some friction or some warmth where the organs are, which will hopefully help with bloating and pain. I feel like the center is always the most sensitive. I'm always careful here. Alright, so I want to try one more style and then we'll do a little bit of a combination and just try maybe using some tools as well. But the last style that I want to try is called abdominal shiatsu, and this is where we focus on specific pressure points around the stomach. So you can let me know, does it feel more sensitive on the sides, the middle, or the center? Feeling it very much so in the lower belly. Okay, and we'll work on the sides, work our way towards the lower belly, and we'll do some pressure points. So I'm going to just kind of squeeze 1, 2, 3, and let go. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, let go. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, let go. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, and let go. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, and let go. Okay, and then I want to begin with some pressure on the lower belly and then just kind of sweep up towards the ribs. Sweep out and up. Just hold that down and then lightly sweeping towards the ribs to help relieve some tension. Squeeze. Squeeze. Alright, so remember to take deep breaths. Alright, and then I think it's time to start bringing out some of my tools. So first I have these spoons, just plastic spoons, nothing special. And I thought that because they have this rounded shape, it could be an interesting sensation if we rub them on the belly, but we do opposite sides of the belly at a time so that it creates a bit of flow and stimulation on the stomach. So I was thinking something like this. Just small little circles in one place on either side. And I'll begin bringing the spoons together to one point. lower. Go in slow, circles all around. How does that feel? Just doing some light little pats with the back of the spoon now. Let's see how that feels. If that's making any difference. Just to kind of loosen everything up. Alright, on to the next tool. So I found this really interesting brush. It's got some little teeth on the one side, but also on the other side, and it makes this little curve. I think it's just so interesting. I don't really know what it's used for, but it was, when I went to the drugstore, it was like marked down a lot, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get that since it's gonna be so affordable. But I thought it would be so fun if we just drag this up and down the belly a little bit. I think that could feel nice. Okay, so I'll start very gently. Slowly drag it down. Very gentle. Slowly drag it down. Very gentle. Drag it down. Very gentle. Drag it down. Very gentle. Drag it down. Very gently. Drag it down. Very gentle. Drag it down. Very gentle. Drag it down. Now let's go the opposite direction. Drag it up. 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 Drag it horizontally. Little lines like so. Oh my goodness, your stomach looks like it's almost back to normal already. Do you feel better? Yes, it looks so much better. Okay, I'm just going to soothe it a little bit. I'm sure that it has been doing a lot of digesting. So let's soothe it. And then you're gonna feel so nice and comfortable. You're gonna have the best sleep, knowing that there is more food to be enjoyed tomorrow. This video plays twice. The first time in mono mode, meaning there is only one audio channel, and the second time in stereo mode, meaning there are two audio channels, and it may create a more all-around sound. There will be timestamps so that you can choose the mode that works best for you. I hope you enjoy. Hey, how was your Thanksgiving? Laying down already? Taking a nap, are we? You don't feel so well. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I see. Oh, please, I'm not gonna judge you. That food was so good, oh my gosh. Yeah. You feeling a bit bloated? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not nice. Do you think you're gonna be able to sleep? Your belly's too full, huh? Well, maybe I can help you out. I mean, there's not that much I can do, but I can just try and distract you and make you feel a little bit more comfortable until the bloating goes down and you are able to sleep. How does that sound? Okay. What if I just gently touch your stomach? Don't worry, I won't press on it too hard. I can see it's nice and full. I'm actually just gonna grab this little brush here, if that's okay. Maybe I can just gently brush over your tummy. just like I'm brushing over your hair now. Okay, let's try it. It might feel a little bit tickly. Just gonna move your pants down a tiny bit. That's okay. Doesn't that feel more comfortable already? Great. Well, I'm glad you had some good food, and I hope that I can keep you company for a bit, and you'll have a nice end to your Thanksgiving Day. I'm gonna use the brush and just go in these little circles, okay? Does that feel alright? That's one thing I always love about the holidays, is that basically the normal way of life is just out the window, and we get to just eat way more than we normally would, sleep way more than we normally would. Our normal routine is gone. It's just amazing. I'm gonna use the back of the brush and just lightly poke tummy, okay? Does that feel alright? Yeah, I'm just trying to distract you from that overly full feeling, just by creating little bits of tickly sensation on your belly. So since you've felt a little bit of touch on your tummy now, would it be okay if I just use my hand and rub your tummy in these circular motions? Okay. This normally helps me when I have any type of belly ache or any kind of pain. Just because the hand provides a bit of warmth and comfort, kind of soothes the nerves and muscles. This feels really nice. Later on, when the swelling and the bloating goes down a bit, I'll make you some nice hot tea, and it'll fill your belly up. It'll fill your belly up with just some nice warm liquids and help put you right to sleep. Just going in the opposite opposite direction. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. Don't want to hurt your stomach. Let's loosen these up a bit, why don't we? There we go. Ooh, there's this beautiful little feather duster here. Maybe, if you don't mind, I can just swish this over you a little bit. Yeah? Does that feel nice and soothing? I'm glad to hear. Gonna go just in little circles with this as well. Thank you for letting me be here with you and hang out with you. And be your friend. Now, I say this in the absolute nicest way, but maybe for Christmas, just take some smaller bites so that you don't make yourself so uncomfortable. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. I think the swelling's going down a little bit because your stomach doesn't feel so firm anymore. I think the food is starting to process a little bit. Just doing little scratchy movements. Your shirt. It's that nice Christmassy green color. Whenever it gets closer to Christmas time, I always have so many Christmas songs stuck in my head that I just can't get out of my head. And it even gets to a point where it drives me crazy a little bit. But I love Christmas music. I just love the happy vibes around it. Okay, I have something fun that we can do for you to make you a bit more comfortable and just to distract you. I have this tinsel, and it's got these little silver hearts on it. So maybe we can just gently lay this tinsel onto your stomach, just so that you can feel the weight of the tinsel slowly adding on. There we go. And it's a little bit pokey as well. Remove that again. Okay, so now that some time has passed, would you be okay if I apply just a little bit more pressure on your belly? Just get your digestive system going. Get things moving. Is that okay with you? Excellent. How does that feel? Wonderful. I think something that also always makes me feel a bit bloated is like sodas. Soda pop. Always makes me feel like I ate double what I actually ate. I hope that as you drift off to sleep, you can think about all the things you are thankful for, all the things you look forward to in the coming year, and also the things that you appreciate about yourself. The qualities and traits and hard work about yourself. I think it's important to acknowledge that as well. Okay. Get you. I hope that you're able to get some sleep tonight. I'm sure you're gonna sleep like a baby. And if you struggle to fall asleep, I'm right here. Just twisting the hair out of your face. There we go. You sleep very well, okay? I'll be just over in the next room, so call me if you need anything. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for watching this video. Just a quick reminder that I do offer memberships on this channel. For less than $1 a month, you get access to 2 bonus videos a month. You get my Monday video 2 days early so that you can enjoy it over the weekend, and you get some custom badges and emojis that I have put together for you. So please consider supporting my channel, and if you're interested, more information will be in the description. Thank you so much, and have an awesome rest of your day or night. Goodbye. Hey, how was your Thanksgiving? Laying down already? Taking a nap, are we? You don't feel so well. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I see. Oh, please, I'm not gonna judge you. That food was so good, oh my gosh. Yeah. You feeling a bit bloated? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not nice. Do you think you're gonna be able to sleep? Your belly's too full, huh? Well, maybe I can help you out. I mean, there's not that much I can do, but I can just try and distract you and make you feel a little bit more comfortable until the bloating goes down and you are able to sleep. How does that sound? Okay. What if I just gently touch your stomach? Don't worry, I won't press on it too hard. I can see it's nice and full. I'm actually just gonna grab this little brush here, if that's okay. Maybe I can just gently brush over your tummy. Just like I'm brushing over your hair now. Okay, let's try it. It might feel a little bit tickly. Just gonna move your pants down a tiny bit. That's okay. Doesn't that feel more comfortable already? Well, I'm glad you had some good food, and I hope that I can keep you company for a bit, and that you'll have a nice end to your Thanksgiving Day. I'm gonna use the brush and just go in these little circles, okay? Does that feel alright? That's one thing I always love about the holidays, is that basically the normal way of life is just out the window, and we get to just eat way more than we normally would, sleep way more than we normally would. Our normal routine is gone. That's just amazing. I'm going to use the back of the brush and just lightly poke tummy, okay? Does that feel alright? Yeah, I'm just trying to distract you from that overly full feeling, just by creating little bits of tickly sensation on your belly. So since you've felt a little bit of touch on your tummy now, would it be okay if I just use my hand and rub your tummy just in these circular motions? Okay. This normally helps me when I have any type of belly ache or any kind of pain. Just because the hand provides a bit of warmth and comfort, kind of soothes the nerves and muscles. This feels really nice. Later on, when the swelling and the bloating goes down a bit, I'll make you some nice hot tea, and it'll fill your belly up. It'll fill your belly up with some nice warm liquids, and I'll put you right to sleep. Just going in the opposite direction. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. Don't want to hurt your stomach. Let's loosen these up a bit, why don't we? There we go. Ooh, there's this beautiful little feather duster here. Maybe, if you don't mind, I can just swish this over you a little bit. Yeah. that feel nice and soothing? I'm glad to hear. Gonna go just little circles with this as well. Thank you for letting me be here with you and hang out with you. And be your friend. Now, I say this in the absolute nicest way, but maybe for Christmas, just take some smaller bites so that you don't make yourself so uncomfortable. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. I think the swelling's going down a little bit because your stomach doesn't feel so firm anymore. I think the food is starting to process a little bit. Just doing little scratchy movements. And I love your shirt. It's that nice Christmassy green color. Whenever it gets closer to Christmas time, I always have so many Christmas songs stuck in my head that I just can't get out of my head. And it even gets to a point where it drives me crazy a little bit. But I love Christmas music. I just love the happy vibes around it. Okay, I have something fun that we can do for you to make you a bit more comfortable and just to distract you. I have this tinsel, and it's got these little silver hearts on it. So maybe we can just gently lay this tinsel onto your stomach, just so that you can feel the weight of the tinsel slowly adding on. There we go. little bit pokey as well. Remove that again. Okay, so now that some time has passed, would you be okay if I apply just a little bit more pressure on your belly? Just get your digestive system going. Get things moving. Is that okay with you? Excellent. How does that feel? Wonderful. I think something that also always makes me feel a bit bloated is like sodas. Soda pop. Always makes me feel like I ate double what I actually ate. I hope that as you drift off to sleep, you can think about all the things you are thankful for, all the things you look forward to in the coming year, and also the things that you appreciate about yourself. The qualities and traits and hard work about yourself. I think it's important to acknowledge that as well. Okay. Get you. I hope that you're able to get some sleep tonight. I'm sure you're gonna sleep like a baby. And if you struggle to fall asleep, I'm right here. Just twisting the hair out of your face. There we go. You sleep very well, okay? I'll be just over in the next room, so call me if you need anything.